How are you preparing mentally for a long road trip against Daytona and Chicago this weekend?
Well, it's probably the best to prepare mentally for anything, but that's something that we do all season. And so, with the long road trip coming up, being our second weekend in a row with back-to-backs, really we just want to be at the top of our game, and that happens whether you have one game or two. So I think you take it one step at a time. We're going to focus on Friday night and take care of ourselves and do what we can for Saturday. But first steps first, we got to take care of business Friday.
With a second back to back weekend in many weeks, how are you feeling physically?
It's definitely physically draining to add back-to-back games with a lot of long road trips, along with all the camps that we do all summer. Our team takes part in camps for the entire summer, and most of our guys are spending hours and hours a day just really trying to share God's love with kids. And so physically, we're really drained, but I think that that's a great thing for our team because what we end up having to do is rely on the Lord for our energy. We rely on each other and support each other, and I think it really brings out the character of our team. So physically, we may be suffering, but spiritually we're on fire, and I think that that really helps to lift us in the end and get us through any kind of barriers that might come up.
This will be the second time you'll be facing the Chicago Fire Reserves in 2 weeks. Are you approaching this matchup any differently?
I don't think so. I mean, obviously both teams 2 weeks away, or 2 weeks from the last game, so injuries come into place, and we've had a lot of back-to-back games. So I think from that perspective, we'll be on the road. We'll play on a Friday night right before it. So we'll probably have a few new guys in the lineup. As far as how we want to play, that won't change. But probably some of the personnel and give some guys that are fresh a go on that Saturday. So probably just a few personnel changes.